Welcome to The Vampire Vet, a Sims 4 Let's Play series by Frimlin. Wait, that's me. In this series, Rodney is a vampire trying to run a vet clinic. He lives on Deadgrass Island in Brindleton Bay with his husband Tyree and his son George. What's been happening since the last episode? Let's find out. Hello and welcome back to The Vampire Vet. This is episode 23. And we have seasons now. So yeah, I've been looking around the legacy world and things seem to be looking pretty cool. I really want to play with Ruby for a little while. Ruby from my Angel and Alien Let's Play series. But before I can do that, I have to basically let Rodney give birth. So yeah, hopefully in this episode, all being well, we will see what Rodney's baby or babies are going to be like. Anyhow, let's have a look. What's happening in Rodney's household today? So the first thing you'll see is that it's raining. It's raining. And whoa, this rain is so dramatic, isn't it? I love it. I love it. It's just, this is exactly what I thought seasons would be, you know. It adds this kind of dramatic atmospheric layer to everything. So you still got the same game underneath, but you've got this whole kind of seasons on top of it. Has the rain stopped? I think it has. Okay, so I've just got a little notification that Sean just became good friends with Rodney. So what's going on there? Well, Rodney is talking to the latest resident ghost in the house, which is Sean Murray, who just happens to be his uncle. Yeah, it's his mum, Wendy's older brother. I think Wendy was the youngest of all the siblings. And Sean just appeared a few minutes ago, and Rodney decided, let's play a game of chess. I don't know why, honestly. They started chatting and he sat down here and then Sean joined him at the table, so I'm like, okay, let's actually play a game. What's happening here? What? So Sean is lying to him about bad plasma. Well, I guess that's understandable because Rodney is very hungry. So we need to go out and get him something to eat, don't we? But before we do that, I just wanted to give you an update on the other residents of the house. So little Ellen Patrick Magnus here. She's now an adult. I think she already turned an adult in the last episode, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, she needs to be mated. Well, she doesn't need to be mated. I mean, no one needs to have kids. You know, we've already got how many billions of people on this planet, and you know. But if anything, animals do need to have kids because, you know, we're kind of outnumbering them now in a way. So yeah. Anyway, philosophical discussions aside, I would like Ellen to have some kittens because I just think she's gorgeous. I mean, look at her. She's got this kind of pinkish tone to her. It's not like I love pink, it's just, I think it's just such a nice natural colour here, you know, even though it is kind of pinkish. And look who we have up there. Patrick, her dad, or one of her dads. Her other dad, Magnus, is a little tombstone in the garden. But yeah, you know that. Anyhow, other resident in the house is Leander, and Leander is now old, and actually I had to get the mod I use, MC Command Center, to pause his aging while I was playing on Rodney's sister Ruby's household for a while, because I didn't want Leander to die, and I've been through a bit of a process since the last episode, and I've decided that actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to age them down. I'm going to age Leander and Patrick, both of them, down, because I just can't. It's not that I'm, you know, usually it's okay for Sims to pass on to the next stage of existence, you know, to the netherworld as they call it in game, or whatever happens to them. But I don't know, I just think there's no need to get rid of Leander and Patrick if we have the ability to keep them alive. So I think, why not age them down and keep them around for a bit longer, because, you know, they were in the first episode and they're just as, you know, much part of the cast of the show as Rodney and Tyree are, and George, of course. So yeah, I'm going to age them down right now. So it looks like Rodney has finished his game of chess with his uncle, his dead uncle's ghost. Now, where's the give treat? Pet care, is it? No. Here we go. No, we don't want to give him a treat. We want to give him like a vet treat. What are they called? Hang on. Does he still have it in his inventory? Yes, he does. Maybe you don't click on them. I've forgotten. I'm sure you did it this way. Ah, okay. Was I missing that all along? You know, I do this and then I edit the video later and I'm like, what an idiot, Frimlin. How could you miss that? You're gonna look so stupid. So I'm sorry if that was obvious all along, but yeah, anyway. I think it's because I don't think of them as vet treats. I think of them as treats. You know, they're not really vet treats. Well, they're made by vet. But anyway, so yeah, age down treat. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, he's gonna go outside. Come back, Leander. Rodney's just chatting to Sean, it seems. But yeah, okay. Rodney's going outside now, and it should be okay. Hang on a sec. Got a notification from MC Command Center, I think. Relationship change. Jealousy is causing relationship issues between Orion Yates and Bill Fennerton. These guys have been married for years. They had kids and they've aged up and they're so close, you know, to the end of their lives. God, don't fixate on death in this episode, Frimlin. But yeah, it's a bit sad that, you know, after a happy existence together, they're now getting jealous and it might actually break up their relationship. Oh well. There's also a possibility that it won't happen before they die anyway, because I've noticed with this new relationship breakup thing that they've got in MC Command Center that it didn't necessarily mean that it's going to actually happen, and usually it just means that the relationship changes. Well, it does say relationship change, but not significantly enough to actually cause a breakup. So I hope there isn't a breakup, because I think that would be sad. Anyway, what's happening with Rodney? Okay, the game is sending Leander back inside so that we can age him down. I thought I put these walls down. Anyway. So it's like a birthday, but in reverse. All the pets are really happy. I was just checking to see if the humans are awake. But no, the other... Tyree and George are both asleep. Ching! He lost his greyness. Well, some of it. Anyway, Leander aged down. Leander has magically become younger. He might be unable to do things that he could do when he was an older dog, so make sure to take care of him. Of course I'm going to take care of him. What do you think I am? Some kind of pet neglector? But now that he's aged down and he's lost his greyness, I think actually he needs a wash. So let's get that out of the way. Won't let me select him. Probably a mod. There we go. Give bath. So Rodney, you really need to give birth as well as a bath. Look at him. He looks like he's going to pop. It's like someone, if you know, if they're gonna pin, it's like a balloon in a pin. But I don't want to think about that because, you know, this is his belly, and if you think about the biology behind this, it's a bit weird. But hey, it's a game. It's a game. But yeah, I think what is most concerning though about the biological part of this is how is he going to give birth? I think someone commented a couple of episodes ago something like, he's going to have to go to the hospital because there's no way he's going to give birth. But he doesn't have to go to the hospital in the game. So yeah, anyway, it's going to be interesting seeing what happens there. But yeah, let's age Patrick down as well, because why not? Age up treat, I don't want to do that one by mistake. Age down treat, yeah, basically I got Rodney to make a bunch of treats. Hang on, let me just pause it for a sec. just before the action. So yeah, in his household vet clinic that he's now got at the back, I made a crafting machine because I wanted to get more of these treats basically to sell in the vet clinic, and if you have it at home then it makes it a lot easier for me to remember to do it, and there's also more time while he's at home. So he's been making some of those, but even then it's still been taking quite a time. By the way, if my voice sounds funny, it's because I've got a throat infection. But I'm okay enough to do this, and I really need to get through this pregnancy so I can play off camera for a little while. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to be completely honest about it. I want to play off camera, and I wanted to play especially Ruby's family and explore seasons a bit. But I can't do that until Rodney's had his baby. Or babies, who knows? Maybe he's going to have triplets. That would be crazy. I haven't had triplets in Let's Play series yet. Anyway, let's get back to the action with Rodney. So there you go, Patrick. An aged down treat. And you can chase the sparkles around for a while. I don't know about you, but it's kind of cute, but it also kind of makes me feel a bit dizzy. Patrick aged down. Patrick has magically become younger. He might be unable to do things that he could do when he was an older cat, so make sure to take care of him. What? Of course I'm going to take care of him. Hang on. He's a kitten? No, that's not right. Okay, I don't know what happened there. He should be a kitten. I'm sure he was an elder cat. I think we're going to have to age him up again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Anyway, look, age up. Hopefully all this aging up and down isn't going to disturb him too much. And if I age him up again, does that mean he's going to be at the end of his adult life stage? I don't know. Let's have a look. This is really weird. Hang on, isn't this episode supposed to be about Rodney giving birth? Rodney always refuses to give birth though. Pregnancies take a long time in my legacy world. Rodney is so hungry. I think Alan's like, what is going on with the little kitten? Okay, I'll read it. Patrick aged up. Patrick has grown from a kitten into an adult cat. He will now climb stairs, as well as hopping onto and resting on higher flat surfaces. He can also mate with other cats if he isn't neutered. Hooray for Patrick. Okay, I need to find out how old he actually really is, so let's have a look with MC Command Center. Just pausing him for a second. Very handy part of... Oh look, so he's a 0 out of 69 adult. That's great, that means he's going to live for another 69 days. Isn't that weird that it's 69 that they live? Anyway. So he's now younger than Ellen. I mean, how old is she? 6 out of 71. And why did she live longer? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe she's got a trait that adjusts that. But anyway, I also noticed that she needs to be lectured about eating human food. So let's do that because I really don't like it when the cats eat human food. Don't eat human food. Okay. Ellen has learned to not eat people food. Well, speaking of people food, Rodney, however, does like people food and has not learned not to eat it. And basically, oh look, okay, so it's school time now. George needs to go to school. So like, Rodney isn't exactly like, hang on, otherwise they may attack a nearby son without warning. I've never seen him do that. But yeah, I was thinking it's not a massive emergency if he doesn't eat straight away. But it could become one rapidly. I think it's more important that we get George to school and probably Tyree to work. So You have to hold for a sec, Rodney. You know, there's going to be something going wrong, right? Because I've never seen that. Anyway, George. He's asleep. He's got school in an hour. He's starving. But luckily, all his other drives or needs, or whatever you call them, aren't too bad. So he could just have a little bit of a pee in there, and maybe a quick shower. And he needs to grab some breakfast. Hopefully there is some in the house. So there's some fruit salad. Why not? Why can't he grab some? I don't know. Put it on the table. Have a serving. Okay. Maybe they've changed how it works from fridges. Or maybe it's a mod. Probably a mod. Yeah, I think Maxes do get a bit of slack from us sometimes about bugs that are actually caused by mods, and that's why, you know, we're told you have to remove the mods, you know, when a big patch or expansion pack or whatever comes along. I'm actually really foolhardy with my mods. I don't advise you doing this, but I tend to play with the mods I've got, and if I have an error, I sort it out. You know, I figure out which mod it is and remove it. Otherwise, I just leave things in, generally. So, I don't know, did he already go? Oh, he must have not gone to the shower for some reason. While I'm talking, lots of things are going on, right? So, Rodney's just standing there. That's not good. Hey, George, why don't you sit down? Rodney's getting, like, orange thirsty. That's not good. Anyway. Let's pause for a sec because I'm starting to feel a bit of stress. Okay, so Tyree is out of bed. He needs to get to the loo as well. And he can have a shower. And yeah, he's got work in 2 hours. He's already done his daily task. It's funny in a way because I think he's only on level 1. No, level 2 social media. So yeah, he's really not very advanced, and yeah, that's just the way it is. But hopefully he will, in time, get to level 3! Yay! But really the focus is on the vet clinic, which is funny because we're not in the vet clinic yet. You know, I've just decided to stay home for a little while, and I think it's okay. Don't you? Actually, quite a few of you comment that you like seeing the home stuff, but I don't want to completely neglect the main theme because I can get frustrated when other Let's Play series don't kind of stick to their theme. Anyway, so he's lined up for toilet and shower, and he needs some food as well. So he can also grab some fruit salad. Does he have any kind of... I was gonna say... Does he have any kind of, like, what you call it, packed lunch in his inventory? And then I saw these poops. It's like, what? I don't know why, it just disgusted me for a second. Actually, look at this. 2 days till age up. That's crazy. Yeah, let's have a look at the calendar. The calendar! Angel and Godfrey household calendar. So yeah, basically, if you don't already know it, I named my households based on the surname of both of the, you know, the main adults in the house. Because in my world, when Sims marry, they don't lose their maiden name. So it's just something I like doing. And it's because I don't really want to lose surnames over time. I like looking at a surname and remembering their ancestors. You know, it's something I can do from my unique perspective. But in the real world, that's not quite the same, you know. Anyway, so the reason I'm looking at this is because I wanted to see when his birthday was. So yeah, it's Sunday. And it's going to be a heat wave. Okay. I've never done any of these events. Of course I haven't, well, because I just arrived. But I'm going to look like a complete newbie now. If I set up an event, though, and if I go and play Ruby and her family, then does the event still happen? It's a bit. It reminds me a bit of the tooltips I was reading in the Seasons expansion, Build and Buy Showcase. If a tree falls in the woods when there's no one around, does it still make a noise? So yeah, we have to see if we set up the birthday event. Is there going to be Is it going to still happen if I'm playing Ruby? So far this is just like a normal event. This is interesting. I'm really curious, because if it does invite them, you know, the guests that I pre-selected on that day, if I'm playing another household, will it still happen? I know I've said that already, but I just find it so fascinating. I really want to see that. What I really hope, basically, is that I hope it does that. Anyway, so we want his mum, we want cousins, we want Ruby, we want his dad, we want his brother. Everyone else is optional. No, let's have a look. There's a niece. And as per usual, there's always people that I miss. And I can just imagine, it must be really frustrating if you recognize someone. There's Brian. Ralph, by the way, is Tyree's dad. So let's try and find Tyree's mum. I don't remember her name. Look at this poor guy. He's been put in some kind of clown costume. That's what I call random clothing by the game, because of, I guess, cold weather or something. And this guy as well. It's because I haven't gone through all 200 of my Sims yet and given them all outfits, but I will. Over time, I will. Basically only doing it when they age up at the moment. Anyway, where's his mum? And what's her name? It's Gabrielle. Here we go. And that's Tyree's sister, so let's invite her along. Who else? I think that's a pretty good mix already. Let's invite them as well. Just because. Yeah, that's more than enough, I'd say. Oh, what about his sister-in-law? Is she there? Marcella. Yeah, there we go. And his granddad, Bruce. Because Bruce might not be around for very long. I'd say that was more than enough. What do you reckon? Right, let's go with it. But I've seen some cousins as well in here, but I think let's just go with it. Caterer. Oh, we can actually have a caterer this time. So sometimes when I've done this, it hasn't actually shown anyone, but it does now. They don't really need a caterer, but I might do it anyway. And since these guys are guests already, I think we'll go with Kengo Hayashi. I have a feeling he's a vampire. He might be a bad vampire. If I remember correctly. Anyway, let's invite him and see what happens. I'll forget by the time the event happens. So mixologist, well, I've already hired this guy. I don't want to hire a random. No mixologist. I don't think they have a bar anyway. Entertainer. Well, we can't hire Wendy. Well, look, Bruce is a guest, but I think that's kind of cool to have him there. Do we have any instruments? I don't think so. Okay, let's just leave it. Right, next stage. We watched at their house. Start time. Well, I think in the evening. Something like 7 or 8. Let's go with 7. Just thinking, you know, because parties can take a while, that might be quite late that they finish. Now, let's do 7 anyway, because I'm not sure exactly what time they finish work. So yeah, done. Wait, this is supposed to be Sunday. I'm confused. Let's do it anyway and see what happens. It is happening now. Okay, look, I'm gonna somehow cancel this. And I'll see you in a sec. So, I cancelled the party. I don't know what I did wrong there. Was I still on the same day? I don't know. We'll have to look at that when I'm editing, but basically I'm gonna leave it now because I'm scared of screwing it up again. And yeah, let's get them to work. He's in the shower, he's going to be eating. And George is eating. And he's ready to go to school. In fact, it's now school time. And basically, chaps, I want you to go so that Rodney can go and get something to eat, because otherwise Rodney's going to grab someone randomly, and hopefully it's not going to be one of his family members. But yeah, okay, so new notification. A chap in town, complete random guy who probably only a very, very distant relative. Alex Harper is aged up to elder. Interesting. Wait. Okay. He's gone into labor. Rodney is bursting. Hang on, what did it say? Rodney is bursting with anticipation to meet his new bundle of joy. Or bundles. So, yeah. About time. Hang on, where's his baby gone? his belly is deflated. There is a cot upstairs now. Let's get up there and have the baby. So George has rushed off to school. Tyree is having a pre-parental panic. Poor Rodney, it must be very painful. Don't say it, don't say it. Okay, it's a girl! Wow, it's like, it popped up like, ah! Rodney just gave birth to a baby girl! This baby needs a name. What would you like to call her? Well, that's a good question. I've already got an idea. So I'm thinking about Rodney's grandmother's name. Now, Rodney's grandmother died a while ago, and she used to be a scientist along with Ruby in the science career, and her name was Scylla. So I'm thinking of calling her Scylla. So I was thinking for a second maybe we should do a vote, but I'm also scared that, you know, a name will be chosen that I'm not really very happy with. And I like this idea of choosing Scylla as a name, so let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, that's how she spelled her name. Scylla Angel, and I think George is a Godfrey, so yeah, Scylla could be an angel. Rodney is having a baby. Oh, look at that! It's a baby! Oh my gosh! It's really happened, and I guess there's no other ones. So it's a single baby girl. Where's he going? He's gone to praise Ellen. You've got a baby to look after. Okay. So he needs to go to work. Let's get him to work. Right. He's having this pre-parental panic. And why is there not a go to work button here? Oh, because it's not actually his work time yet. So Rodney, come back and cuddle your baby at the very least. To just give birth and then run away. It's so typically Rodney though. Thank you. And probably needs to be fed. Look at her, she's quite cute, isn't she? The thing is about a baby, you can't really tell who they look like, but she's lighter skinned. I'm not actually sure if Tyree is lighter skinned than Rodney, but this baby is lighter skinned than Rodney, that's for sure. And I think she's cute. I mean, okay, all babies are cute, but I think she's going to be a good-looking son, and that was what I was most worried about with the random genetics that you get with this kind of pregnancy. Because George was created in the CAS. I think I've said that before. I just basically did a random child of them, and I chose the one that I thought was the most good-looking, basically. So yeah, his was a bit of a cheat, but this one is completely random. Hang on, social media status updated. Who cares? Looks like 20 new followers care. Nice. Tyree has gained 20 followers. He now has 185 followers in total. Well, that's cool. Oh, okay, Rodney's getting really hungry. So, why haven't you gone to work yet? Okay, you can go to work now. I know you've just had a baby bird, you know, we need you to get you to work. Also because, you know, Even though you've got 2,000 simoleons, it's going to disappear fast, right? Go to work! What's the problem? Time for work. Go to work, finally. What's Rodney doing? Where is Rodney? Okay, Rodney's washing the dishes in the bathroom sink. Now I had a mod that actually stopped that from happening, but I've taken it out recently. Think about family member. He's thinking about his dad, Timothy. Okay, so I think we've already gone well beyond our usual time. So, he hasn't had his food yet. He's got to go and have something to eat, right? Let's have a look outside and see if there's anything there. I'm going to pause it though, because I don't want him to, like, I don't know, run around crazily looking for someone. Although that would be kind of fun. What's this? It's like a bucket. Just lying on the ground. That's cool. I thought you had to place those yourself. That is really cool. There's never anyone here, is there? But I did actually see someone walk down here once. It's all these ghost dogs and ghost cats. Okay, so he has to go somewhere basically. And I think he's got an umbrella. So yeah, I will see you somewhere in town. I don't know where. So, Rodney has come to Oasis Springs, to a gym that I placed there. And I think it's a gym that came along with City Living. But he's already run into here and started working out. And actually reminds me, I need to quickly check his aspiration, athletic aspiration. Okay, yeah. He doesn't need to work out in gym. Anyway, who's here to munch on? Because he needs food like fast. Oh, what's that? So we have a roller skating rink outside. That is so cool. That is really cool. Slightly inconvenient if you have a car, but we don't really have that problem. But that is very cool. I knew that they would appear somewhere, you know, in neighborhoods, but I don't know exactly how it would be. So, who's around? I did see someone out of the corner of my eye. You probably saw my eye drifting off to the side, but yeah. What have we got here? This chap looks good. Carl Campos. Okay, he is actually like a non-played character. He works in stalls, that kind of things, selling food. But he's looking quite good as a candidate. In fact, let's just take him. Let's just take him. Oh no, we've got a Salvadoranian treat. So Antonio Trevino is a Salvadoranian native, and Rodney quite likes him. So how about he goes to grab him? Let's remark on his loud heartbeat. Because nothing's more creepy than that. Well, there is a few other creepy things he could say. You have a loud heartbeat? Okay. He's like, what? He's got a thirstiness in his mind. Oh, that didn't go down very well. Okay, anyway, let's get him downstairs. Get him away from people. Chat here. Ye old chat here trick. Come with me and chat downstairs. Because I don't know why. Really sorry, Antonio, but actually I don't want to chat here. No, I want to basically find out more about your loud heartbeat. Well, you know, I just want to suck your plasma. Uh-oh! Chap walks by, not very happy, but continues walking anyway. Rodney's like, nom 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 nom. Oh, we have other people walking by as well. This is probably not the best place. Rodney's gonna make some enemies, I think. I don't know if anyone can actually stop him. I haven't seen that. But yeah, I'd be curious to see if that could happen. So yeah, Rodney, I hope that you're full now. Because you need to go back and look after your baby. I think maybe he should take some time off work. So, Rodney is, for now, sated, and he's had a baby! He's had baby Scylla! Very curious to see what she's going to look like as she grows up. And yeah, just so glad that the pregnancy is finally over, because, you know, it was really stopping me from playing other Sims. But yeah, I think it's going to be quite soon that I play them again, because we've got Tyree's birthday coming up. But I'll be frank with you, if I'm playing Ruby and really enjoying it, I won't necessarily skip back for Tyree's birthday. Please forgive me. But yeah, at the moment I just want to have some fun with the new expansion pack, so yeah, but I'll probably record a new episode of Ruby while I'm playing her. That's Angel and Alien Let's Play. Because it's been a long time since they had a proper Let's Play episode there. I think it's about a month. Oops. But yeah, we will catch up with Ruby and her family soon, I promise. But for now, it's goodbye to Rodney and his household, and next time, I think we will try and get in the clinic and see what's happening there, basically. I just want to see how it's going. And yeah, they need more money, and he needs to work on getting his rating up to 5, because that's the goal, right? And I'm curious as well, by the way, for your comments. Do you think that once he gets to a rating of 5, do you think that means the series should be over? Because that was the whole point of the series. And, you know, it's closer than ever. But, you know, it might take many more episodes to get to that point. I'm just curious. You know, if I should just keep going with the series, even though it's starting to, you know, wander off its original thematic kind of intention. Anyway, would love to know in the comments. But yeah, obviously I don't want to just give up on Rodney and his family. I want to see them grow up as well. So, but we would still see them anyway, even if I was playing other families in the Legacy world. Just a bit less often. Wow, okay, am I finished now? I think I am. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for another episode, or a speed build, or one of my build and buy showcases. Take care, and goodbye.